Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 9th of February, 2025. So what we're looking here is the synoptic. We'll take that back to midnight last night. You can see this sort of swirl of fronts here. There's a cold front, warm front, occlusion all round about the sort of Lasham area. If we bring that up to lunchtime today, they've not moved much, and there's a bit of a trough forming to the south and east of us. And at the moment, that's giving us the weather you can see outside, the low cloud, the mist. It doesn't look too appetizing at the moment. Let's run that through midnight tonight and into tomorrow. You can see there is a bit of a change. The low pressure's moved further inland, and it's giving us still an easterly flow across England, but that might start to clear up the weather a little bit tomorrow. The fronts have kind of moved away a bit there. The sat pic shows a lot of sort of cloud coming in across the English Channel there, and that's just going to be with us throughout the whole day, I think. According to what we've got in the forecast, the rain radar shows a fair bit of rain associated with that cloud that's coming across the channel, and that's kind of heading our direction. And if we look at the rain forecast, we can see as we run that through hour on hour, that rain gradually creeping towards our area, and by lunchtime it's going to be with us. Odium then, there's no TAF, it's the weekend, but their METAR is currently 2502 knots. Visibility about 350 meters in fog, overcast at 100 feet. Temperature -1, dew point -2. And a quick look at Farnborough. They've actually got a TAF in force at the moment. They're forecasting 0405 knots, 4 kilometers in mist, scattered 1,800 feet, broken at about 400 feet, becoming between, well, not actually about now, greater than 10K visibility with no significant weather. And then from 0800 through to 3 o'clock this afternoon, visibility about 7 kilometers in light rain and drizzle, broken at 1,200 feet. And there's a 30% chance that between now and 3 o'clock this afternoon, visibility down to about 4 kilometers in rain and drizzle, with the cloud broken at 600 feet. The 1,000-foot wind to the north of us is 06020 knots, and to the south of us 05020 knots. And a quick look at wind day shows a northeasterly flow, which kind of concurs with those winds. And that's at about 9 knots at the moment. If we take that through to maybe about 3 o'clock this afternoon, it's virtually not changed, still northeasterly 10 knots. The Met Office local forecast for this area. Again, showing the winds 8-9 knots northeasterly throughout the day. Temperature down at about 4 centigrade. There's a sort of mist to begin with, and then layer cloud throughout the day, with precipitation later on in the afternoon. The thing to note here is the humidity. If you look down at the, I don't know if you can see at the bottom of the screen. I'll move this up the screen a bit for you. The humidity is up in the high 90s. Throughout the whole day, and that's generally not a good thing for gliding. GFS then, forecasting a temperature of about 1 degree centigrade at lunchtime, with the dew point around about -1. Currently at Lasham, the view out the window is mist, and I'll just refresh that for you. Sort of mist and low cloud. Doesn't look too great there, with the temperature down round about 0, the dew point down around about -1.5. Skysight have been a little bit optimistic here, I think. They're showing cloud base getting up to about 1,500 feet in the middle part of the day. And top meteo, if we run that through hour on hour from about 9 o'clock, they're showing the sort of cloud in this area, and maybe getting up to something similar, maybe about 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet throughout the day. So no TAMs today then, just to the south of us, 13, 21 and 22 to the north of us. They're all restricted areas which are temporary, to do with the exclusion of UASs. 16 is Winchester, that's live firing, the height, danger heights from surface level up to 1100 feet AMSL. 19 is Everley, that's danger area 128, D128 active today, and 20 is Ash Ranges, that's Delta 132, that is also active. So we'll move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we will start with the usual Odeon cross section. This doesn't look too good at all, really. It's got the fog on the ground till it's sort of gone 9 o'clock, and looking out the window, it is starting to brighten up just a little bit. That's probably going to lift into very, very low, sort of broken stratus throughout the day, at about 200-300 foot. But there's also going to be embedded cumulus above it, and a lot of strata there as well. So it doesn't look too great throughout the day. The hazards that are being forecast from Odium, fog and low cloud, obviously. So if we do get out today, and it's highly unlikely, but if we do get out today, there's two K21s on the booked instructional flying, a K21 on the casual list, one K21, one K13 on instructor training, and trial lessons I'm pretty sure will be cancelled today. There is single-seater availability on most, and there's 3 people on the casual list. So if there's any instructors out there that are available to help on the casual list, that would be gratefully received. And of course, the simulator is available as per usual. There's no movements to report today. General situation is there's low pressure, sort of southwest of the UK. There's a trough to the south of Lasham by about lunchtime, and that's going to bring sort of low cloud, drizzle and rain throughout the day. If we do go out, it will be runway 09 with cables on the boom to the north and aerotowing to the south side. That's because we've got northeasterly winds. The grass is soft to firm, but please avoid using the wheel brake unless it's absolutely necessary. And of course, please do not land or taxi on the disused runway shown in red here. And please clean the gliders at the end of each day. So if we do go out, launch point vehicle just to the north of the centre line, winching to the north, aerotowing to the south, on both off the hard, landing on the grass, and that's our setup for the day. Okay, thanks very much for listening in. I shall see you shortly in the club room. If we do go out, enjoy yourselves and please keep it safe. Thanks a lot. Bye.